Alright, what's up people? This is SiTHFuRioN, and right now we're going to be continuing on with Banshee. We're on episode 3 of season 2. Super quick recap. Basically, last time was kind of focused a bit heavily on Kelly. Basically, her ex came back into town and he was kind of abusive and basically a dick, you know, to be honest. And she had to kind of step up to him and put him in his place. What I'm really glad, like it, you know. But her and Hood afterwards ended up kissing. Fuck me, right? This guy just, you know. But also things kind of escalated with Addicts, Long Shadow and Proctor. Addicts, well, more specifically, Nola had kidnapped Rebecca and kind of used her as like a bargaining chip to get the money from Proctor and everything. But Proctor went to Hood and Hood went in and saved her. Oh, and also, was it the last episode or episode 1? Addicts had blew up one of Proctor's trucks of cattle and look, there was chunks of like cow meat everywhere. And so they went to Alex's house and just dumped a load into the fucking spa thing. Like, so fucked up. But talking about episode 1, they kind of went on about how Rabbit, there was no body found from the end of season 1. So he's still out there somewhere. And the FBI guy, he basically went and spoke to Proctor's brother, who's a priest, the warlock. So obviously I think he might kind of come in as more of like a regular player in the show. Plus, like, Rebecca herself has been locked up. Hood escorted her to the prison. She's got 30 days. Like I said it before, like, Hood has just done 15 years. You know, 30 days is kind of like a walk in the park. But still, it's 30 days, you know? And there's not really much you can do in there apart from just sit and think and churn over things in your head. Like, I've got 1 or 2 friends who were locked up over the years. And they've all more or less said the same thing. It's like, it's up here. Being locked in a cell and doing things day in and day out ain't really the hard thing. It's the mental. You know, that's why, like, they've said in movies how, like, if your mind is free, then you're not locked up. So you kind of go over things in your head, you churn over things, and you're just lost in your own thoughts and feelings of regret for family or friends, and, you know. So I think Anne might have a bit of a hard time being locked up. But also the kind of positive to kind of come out of it is she's going to have a better understanding of what Hood kind of went through, you know what I mean? Because she's kind of having a sample, a taste of what it's like now, you know, and he gave up 15 years of his life for her, you know, so... and it's obviously, it's had like a traumatic kind of like effect on him, because like when he was escorting her there, like he started having flashbacks and... Okay, so we're going to get into this, episode 3. Whew, let's do this, man.
My name is Carrie.
Is anything about us true about you? Is Carrie even your real name?
Your mother has told you many lies, Dave.
What was I just saying?
My baby!
Nothing and no one else is more important than that.
All you can do is just churn over things in your head. That's all you can do.
You got a visitor.
Wow.
You coming?
Could it be someone to do with Rabbit? Could it be her uncle? Or was it Hood? It's Hood.
Not knowing if my kids are okay, I can't talk to them. And then if he comes back...
Rabbit. If he's alive.
He's alive. I put my kids in harm's way. I have to get them out of it.
We will.
Hey,
Itching the touch.
all that time you were inside. I never came to see you. Thank you.
Aww.
Just keep your head down, okay? Quiet time.
Aww. I scare myself sometimes with how close I am to, like, saying things. Like, she'll understand what he's kind of been through more.
What? Was it the shit part or the engine part that got you? Sometimes I wonder what planet you come from.
And the Lord God said, "It is not good that man should be alone."
I'm sure we've seen that one kid before.
And out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the...
Isn't it Rebecca's brother? He's some relation to Proctor, because like when Proctor went to speak to his dad, he was there, I'm sure of it.
Our parents tell us how we were this great warrior tribe But now everyone's on
Okay.
drugs or in jail or getting killed. I'm not gonna die on the rise anyway.
Where would you go?
I don't know. It's a big world out there.
So Amish boy's been getting a little something. Oh, he's trying. Okay. Go on, my son. To be young and in love. I remember those days. A long time ago.
Sullivan! Got him in there.
What? Okay, that turned quick.
Just tell him what you told me. Now come on, now!
Lana was hooking up with an Amish kid,
What Amish kid? What's his name?
Solomon Bowman.
What? This is a lie. This is a damn lie. My son had no dealings with Indian girls.
So where's the boy?
He's not here.
He's missing. The boy's missing.
They're hiding the boy. You're hiding the boy!
Why do you say this? I'm not hiding.
See, automatically just kind of assuming like he did it, like the kid could be in danger, you know what I mean? Like,
Mr. Cleary. Stay back, okay?
I have to find my son.
wow. Wow. It's like, Hood, what you gonna do? What's the protocols here, man? Like, there's an actual proper crime happening in Banshee and it's got nothing to do with you. What are you meant to do?
Who's the big guy?
Oh, that's Chayton. It's head of the Redbones gang on the reservation. Real bad news. Did some time a while back. Beat the living shit out of a busload of tourists because some of them were dressed like Indians. Came out bigger and meaner than when he went in.
You guys bust him?
No, Stady's got him. Me and Brock tried to arrest him a while back.
You tried?
He's a large man.
He's a large man. See, I can understand it. It looks kind of suspect. You know, he was off with this girl. She's turned up dead and now he's missing. Like, I get it. But what's his motives? Why would he do it? But I quite like this. It's like he's actually got a proper crime on his hands to try and solve. And with these type of shots, it's like he doesn't know what to do. Like he's in like over his head in this shit. You know what I mean?
He's old school. It's all about the purity of the Kanaho tribe. In fact, none of the Redbones date outside the tribe. So my guess is if his little brother's girl was involved with some Amish boy, that wouldn't have gone over so well.
Yeah, and according to Lana's sister, Tommy's now a full-fledged member of the Redbones.
Then why kill the girl though? Like if they don't like allow dating and stuff outside of the tribe, they just keep it in. Like I could kind of see him being pissed off that she's seeing someone outside of the tribe and Amish as well. Like, but then why kill her? Like, only thing I can think of is like the logic of like, I'd rather have you dead than dating someone outside of our tribe. You know what I mean? But that's some fucked up shit, man.
Hi.
How the fuck did you get in here?
Hey, take it easy. Take it easy. This is a friendly visit.
Walks in all kind of casual and shit.
Not looking for any trouble, okay?
Oh, fuck.
No. That's something we can talk about.
As far as I'm concerned, you have no authority on or off the reservation. And now a red girl has been killed on white man's land that should have rightfully belonged to her people to begin with. And you You don't see the audacity it takes for you to turn up here pointing fingers?
I'm trying to find out who killed that girl.
You won't find that here.
If you didn't kill her, then you got nothing to worry about.
Do I look worried?
Shit. He's such a big fucker, isn't he? And, like, okay. Anyone who's played Gears of War, their video game, if they ever make a movie, I think we have found the actor who can play Ty. You know what I mean?
Ty, good to see you. What are we looking at?
Locust Street. Follow me.
Fuck this.
Shit. Clothesline from hell.
You're gonna bleed with me, cop.
What the fuck? That's fucked up, man. Jesus.
Well, that's something you don't see every day.
Everything all right in here?
Where the fuck were you? But like, imagine that though, man. You get into a street fight with someone and they pull a knife and cut themselves like, you're gonna bleed with me, motherfucker. Like, fuck no thanks, see you later. You'll be gone. Fuck that. That's Hood's son. Right? Because that post-credit scene at the end of like last season or something.
Guy was about 5 seconds away from tearing me apart.
Well, we can't have that. Not when things are just getting interesting.
Uh-huh. Is it me, but I quite like them two together. I don't know. It's just...
Now, do you have anything solid tying these men to the girl's murder?
Well, when I asked him if he killed the girl, the big one tried to kill me.
Well, that's not exactly conclusive now, is it?
Tommy Littlestone is 17 years old. You're questioning a minor without representation, not to mention...
17. More like 27.
My boss doesn't like you.
Ah, don't be ridiculous. Everyone likes me.
Every time he meets a woman, I just think he's gonna fuck her at some point.
Yeah. Hey, I've got something you might want to hear. What? Someplace private we can talk? No.
Okay.
You're not my father. No, that's very true. Yeah, but see, you have his name.
Oh.
So what's stopping me from just walking out that door right now and blowing your shit out of the water?
If he was going to, he would have done it before now.
If you really think I'm the guy who killed your father, a cop, in cold blood, then had the balls to steal his identity, do you really think it's a smart idea to sit there and threaten me?
Yep.
Fine, I'll buy you lunch. Fucking starving.
I was wondering, like, how, like, what's the kid's angle here? Like, how is he going to play this? Is he going to try and blackmail him? Like, could he become, like, a regular? Like, I'll keep quiet, you know, thinking the kid's going to work some type of angle or something. He wants something.
Wait, want the boy. Come on.
Haysha, wait, please.
Good job fucking Proctor's there, you know what I mean?
Want to help me? No, I can't help you. You can, and you will.
Is it true about Solomon and the Indian girl?
You know that little bridge in the woods where the boys used to fish?
Yes.
Go there and I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come on, you fucking Dutch
Banshee! Don't. I don't. That's it. Come on, bitch.
He's walking out there on his own.
You're all brave men. Intimidating people you know won't fight back. I'll give you 30 seconds to get back into your trucks and go.
Take this bat, shove up your bitch ass, and see how you like that.
I see it.
Oh, shit. Look at them all.
Do you know what's worse than getting your testicles crushed with a baseball bat? It's getting them crushed again.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
To the Lord our God belong mercy and forgiveness, for we have sinned against him. This is about the life of your grandchild. If Kai can help, I will not be the one to stop him.
Yep. Oh. So just have a fucking hug, man. Come on. These guys need to stop being so fucking stubborn. And it's like, there's bigger things going on right now, man.
All right, well, I was working with these guys out in Portland.
What kind of guys?
Pretty much what you'd think. Bad guys, bad tempered, bad drugs, and things got uncool. And I decided it was time to split. And they sent some asshole after me back in Nevada, but...
They sent someone after you? That means you either took something that didn't belong to you, or you fucked someone that didn't belong to you.
Yeah. One of those things. You got everyone here believing that you're Lucas Hood, right? It takes some doing. It's identification, social security, credit card numbers, the works. Do you know how to do all that?
I know a guy.
Yep.
Thinking of just disappearing. I don't want to be looking over my shoulder for the rest of my life.
Okay. He actually wants a new identity and... See, but the thing is though, right, if this kid has got himself into some shit that he now needs a new identity, could they come looking for him? If like if they know like who the kid is and who his father is and everything, like, could that bring like more trouble to Banshee? What?
Get off me! Get off me!
Was it a seller?
Hey! You okay? What happened?
A man
What man?
in the woods. He was a church.
No, the only ones who knew that they were there was that Amish girl.
Hey!
So is it like a... It must have been a setup. Shit. Okay, clipped him. So the plot thickens. Okay.
You gotta give it a rest. I'm gonna drive you home, okay?
Okay.
See, like I said, I like them two being together because I like the way how she cares for him and everything. Like, I like that, man.
I don't live here.
I know. You haven't eaten anything today. I'm gonna make you something.
This is where they're gonna fuck, right?
How's your head?
Fine.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Wow, and he's off. You know my feelings, man. It's not fair. Fucking hood. Oh, Nola. She looks like she's ready to kick some ass, man. Oh, man. Ah, so we're going to continue it on to the next episode. I actually really like this. I actually really like this episode. We've got an actual real crime in Banshee now. And it's got nothing to do with Hood. I like that. So now the question is, who did it? Who killed the girl? Was it something to do with the tribe? Like if you're not going to stop seeing the kid, then we would rather have you dead than actually dating outside the tribe. Is that it? Or is there something else? Because the whole thing with the girl saying to like Rebecca, I'll meet you on this bridge thing or something. And then for Rebecca to be there and someone attacking her, like it's... Such a beast, Thing is though, big guys like that, like Jason Momoa and like I know a few people who are these big chunky dudes, type of dudes you do not want to fuck with. They're actually the biggest, softest like guys you would ever meet. You know what I mean? Like in my experience, the people you really have to look out for, the ones you really have to be wary of, are the short little skinny guys. You know what I mean? Because they haven't got like the size or strength to rely on. Like they got to use other shit, you know? I've seen some crazy shit in my life, man. Yeah, I just think Ty from Gears of War. If you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. But if not, it's cool. Yeah, I like this episode, man. I really do like this episode. But like, okay, if it is kind of like a inside thing, as in the Amish, right? It was a setup. The girl's a part of it. She set up Rebecca because like they're asking questions. But then I don't think that's what it is. But if it is, then they haven't shown any signs of this before. You know, and generally like the Amish are non-violent. You know what I mean? That's why when they all turned up in the trucks, Proctor said like, you know that they're not going to fight back. That's why they were all basically pussies, because like Proctor stood there more or less on his own, well, apart from the thingy guy behind him. Is it Clay? It's Clay Burton or something like that? He was standing behind him, but Proctor just took out two of them, and the rest of them just stood there like a bunch of broke dildos with no fucking... And like the rest of them just stood there doing nothing. Like, cowards, man. Yeah, so like the Amish are non-violent, but up to now we've not seen anything. Like there's a little like group of them that are against people going out of their circle. You know, instead of just banishing them, we're gonna punish them. Like we've not seen anything like that. So I don't think it's like an inside kind of job. But then how do you explain the guy jumping out of nowhere grabbing Rebecca, unless someone just sees the opportunity? But then as far as like the actual tribe themselves, I like yes, these guys seem very like violent and like gangster type of shit, but the way that he was talking, like he has pride in his tribe, and the whole thing at the end and everything, like he's loyal to his people. So I can't see him actually killing one of his own. But then he might not have even been the one to do it. I think maybe the younger brother did it. he was probably following her, saw her with the Amish kid and killed her. But then where's the Amish kid? Like, did he run away? Like, and he's scared to come back now? Yeah, I can't really see them killing one of their own. But then, like I said, it could be just as simple as we would rather have you dead than actually date outside the tribe. And where's your loyalty to the tribe and to your people? And, you know, like I don't know though. But if that's what's actually happened, it's fucked up. That's fucked up. But yeah, I like the idea of there actually being a proper crime, a murder in Banshee, and it's got nothing to do with Hood. Like, he actually has to step up as sheriff and try and solve this case, you know? I like that. I really do like that. But yeah, as far as him and Kelly goes, like I said, I quite like them two together. What's the word? I like how they kind of complement each other. You know, because she's kind of a badass herself. Like, she's, like, willing to kind of get stuck in. And, like, we saw it in this episode. Like, when Hood was having the fight inside the house, she broke the window and she was the first one in there, you know, getting stuck in. Like, I'd like them two together, but I think it's just sex. There's nothing really much there. Well, we know on Hood's side, it's just sex. She might start, like, developing feelings. That's why she's been asking about him and Kerry, you know, like. But as long as Gordon is around, I can't see Kerry or Anne and Hood being together again. There's the whole fallout with the kids and everything now, but with the way that it's looking with Gordon, like, I can't see him and Kerry getting back together when she comes out. He seems to be just kind of off on one, going to prostitutes and strippers and shit, you know what I mean? Like, oh, and as far as the kid, right, Hood's son, I was trying to figure out like his angle, thinking like, don't try and blackmail Hood. Like, we've seen that happen before, you know what I mean, with that guy that Hood was in prison with. Like, he came out like saying, okay, look, I know your secret, I can use it against you, I'm gonna blackmail you, and look how that turned out for him, you know what I mean? He went swimming. So I'm thinking like they can't really play the same angle with this kid now. And I like how they kind of just nipped it in the bud right at the start. How like Hood was saying about how, like, if you honestly think I killed your father, a sheriff, and then took his identity, you're really going to sit there and threaten me. You know, and then he pulled a gun on him. And, like, they kind of nipped that in the bud there and then. So it's like, okay, so what else? Like, what's the real reason why this kid has shown up? Because he knew straight off the bat that wasn't his father when he saw the video. So he must have had some agenda, and now we know, you know, he's got into some shit and literally came to Hood for help. But like I said, if this guy's got into some shit and these people know who he is and know that he's the son of a sheriff, they might think, well, okay, he's probably gone back to see his dad, so let's go and find his dad. You know what I mean? And the kid brought up Las Vegas, right? So probably some Las Vegas mobsters or something, maybe. Or there might be some kind of connection to the mob in Vegas. Not that there's much of a presence of the mob in Vegas anymore. It could be some type of angle there where you could work in a different element of bad guys into the show, you know what I mean? Just from a writing, storytelling kind of standpoint. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as clean cut as, oh, here's your new ID. See you later, kid. You know, I can't see that happening. Plus, he didn't really, like, elaborate on the reasons as to why they were after him. I like Hood's comment about how, like, you either took something that don't belong to you or you fucked someone that didn't belong to you. I like that. Yeah, season 2 so far has really kind of picked up. I like it. And Hood, once again, fucking jealous of that fucker. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. I got stuff to do and it's kind of getting late. So yeah, man, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think. And subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright? I've been SiTHFuRion. I'll catch you in the next one, man.